Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now a question that gets asked often is, how do I change the color scheme on my WordPress Astra theme? Real simple, let's get right into it. Okay, so I have this red and white and gray/black color scheme on my site here. Let's head over to our dashboard, hover over Astra, and click on Customize. Okay, so we're not just going to show you how to change the colors, but we'll take a look at some color palettes, some swatches, and customizing the colors individually. So while we're here on the customizer, click on Global, and click on Colors. Now let's take a look at the sidebar real quick. So we have 3 styles available to us, and these are presets. So let's say you wanted to change the color depending on if it was a weekday or a weekend, or if it was a holiday, or if you had a sale, if you had an e-commerce site. This is style 1, which is what we have on here. If I clicked on style 2, and as you can see, style 2 and 3 have the same colors. There you go. And it won't change because these are the default colors. We can click on this pencil icon here, and there's a bunch of stock presets that WordPress and Astra have given us. So this one is red, this one's blue. Let's go with green. And you can see the text changes to blue and green over here. And these are just color presets. So if I wanted to go back to red or green or blue, I could do that. Now, what if you wanted colors besides these? Okay, real simple. There's 2 ways you can do this. The first one is just clicking on these, color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, and figuring out which one's which. And we have our slider over here, and you can slide up and down to choose whatever color you want. And you can also change the opacity, and so on. And you can change them one by one from here. Alternatively, you could also go ahead and input hex codes, HSL codes, and RGB codes if you were particular about that. Okay, and a real simple way to get colors and color palettes consistent is just search color palettes hex code on Google Images, and you'll get a bunch, but color palettes, colorhex.com is a good site that I like to use, because it gives us a bunch of user-generated ones. And you can choose any color you want, and there's tags over here. And let's say we wanted to set up our site for Halloween. We can choose one of these. I like these orange ones. Okay, and all you have to do is copy and paste the hex codes into your colors. And it changes. And I'll change up all the colors here one by one real quick, just by copy-pasting the hex codes. Okay, so here we have all the colors, just copy-pasted in with the hex codes, using this color palette over here, and I'd say it looks pretty good and consistent. And we can go ahead and change site background and so on, so we can head over to a different part of the site and double check that our colors are usable and readable. Now this seems too light, so we could go ahead and choose a different color from our color palette over here, and this is more usable, I think. And you can change it over here, or just choose one of these. Okay, that looks good. And we can go ahead to one of our blog posts over here. Let's go head over to archive real quick and take a look at what we can do with headings and so on. So we have our blog post over here. We can change the heading color once we're in here. Heading 1 should be this. There you go. And this will be universal for every single block or paragraph. And heading 2, there isn't one here. And we wouldn't want it to be red all the time. So I think I'm happy with that. And all the other things that have their own colors, let's say for the search icon over here, and the button, and our site title here, we have to configure those individually. So we'd have to go to our header builder over here and click on design or customize a transparent header, and you'll see that we have our site title colors over here, and we can keep it white, or we can choose one of these off-white ones from earlier and change it to the main dark orange. And once we highlight that, it turns orange. And we have our text links and so on. We can also change the background if ever we decided to change it, but that should be fine. And the search icon over here, and change it to this color, this type of orange, or brown, I should say, and so on and so forth, depending on what you needed. So technically, even if these were the global colors and color palettes, you'd still have to go into your header builder and whatnot to customize each one of these other colors. So since we're happy with that, let's hit on publish to save our changes. Okay, once it's published, we can refresh our site and see the changes take effect. You can see the background went a bit lighter. All of our highlights over here turned orange, and our containers and so on turned orange. Okay, so I hope you found that video helpful for you. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.